Hey Patriots fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. The NFL world just went into absolute shock mode, folks. The kind of breaking news that makes your phone blow up with notifications and your group chats explode with disbelief. Tyreek Hill, yes, that Tyreek Hill, the fastest man on turf, has officially become the biggest signing in New England Patriots history. Let that sink in. We're talking about a franchise that built dynasties out of quiet efficiency and cold precision, suddenly throwing a record-shattering deal on the table to bring in one of the loudest, flashiest, and most dynamic stars in the entire league. It's the kind of move nobody saw coming, the kind of headline that changes the entire energy of a team, a fan base, and maybe even the whole AFC East. People used to call the Patriots boring, methodical, and predictable, but not anymore. Bill Belichick's legacy was all about discipline and structure, and now, in this new era, the Patriots are screaming one thing to the NFL: speed, swagger, and statement. Tyreek Hill is the kind of player who doesn't just play football. He electrifies it, and that's exactly what Foxborough seems to be craving right now. You can already feel the tremors spreading through the league. Social media is going crazy, analysts are speechless, and Patriots fans are pinching themselves, wondering if this is real or some elaborate off-season prank. Tyreek Hill, leaving the beaches of Miami for the cold winds of New England, feels like a storyline straight out of a sports movie. But here we are, watching it unfold in real time. This signing reportedly broke every financial precedent the Patriots ever had. For decades, this team was known for being stingy, cautious, almost allergic to overpaying for stars. And now, suddenly, they've dropped a record contract on the most explosive wide receiver of the last decade. Sources close to the situation say the locker room is already buzzing, that players can't stop talking about what this means for the offense, for the morale, for the message it sends. The Patriots didn't just sign Tyreek Hill. They announced to the entire league that the dynasty might just be under reconstruction. Imagine the visual: Tyreek Hill in that crisp Patriots uniform, the navy blue and red flashing under the Foxborough lights, the crowd roaring like it's 2014 again. For years, fans have been begging for excitement, for a player who can turn any snap into a highlight reel moment. And now they've got him. There's something poetic about it, too. After the Brady era ended, after the endless debates about whether the Patriots could ever be fun again, here comes Hill, a walking fireworks show, ready to rewrite that narrative. You can almost picture him grinning in his first press conference, saying something like, "I'm here to bring some juice." And let's be honest, New England needs that juice. The offense has struggled with identity, with firepower, with playmaking. Tyreek Hill doesn't just fix that. He transforms it. He's a weapon that forces defenses to back up, coordinators to panic, and fans to dream again. Of course, this kind of move doesn't happen without drama. Behind the scenes, there were whispers for weeks about tension in Miami, about Hill not feeling fully valued despite his numbers and leadership. Some said it was about money. Others hinted it was about legacy. Whatever it was, the Patriots smelled opportunity. They've never been afraid to pick up a misunderstood superstar and give him structure, give him purpose. Think of Randy Moss back in the day, a player whom many thought was finished until Belichick unleashed him with Tom Brady and changed football history. Now it feels like déjà vu. Only this time, the quarterback is younger, hungrier, and desperate to prove he could be the next great New England leader. Tyreek Hill might be the missing piece that turns that hope into reality. What makes this move even more insane is how it changes the entire balance of power in the AFC East. For the first time in years, the Patriots might actually scare the Bills, the Jets, and even the Dolphins, the very team that just lost their biggest weapon. Imagine the headlines in Miami today. Fans heartbroken, analysts furious, and management trying to spin this as strategic. Meanwhile, New England is celebrating like it's a championship parade. Hill brings that instant offense, that zero, to 100 acceleration that forces teams to adjust their entire game plan. And if the Patriots' defense remains solid, this could suddenly be one of the most dangerous teams in football. The ripple effects are huge. Fantasy drafts are going to shift, rival coaches are rethinking coverages, and the AFC just got a whole lot faster. The Patriots front office, for all the criticism they've taken since Brady left, deserve credit for this boldness. It's a declaration that they're done playing it safe. It's almost as if Robert Kraft himself looked at the modern NFL and said, "Fine, let's evolve." And evolution sometimes means going against your DNA, taking a leap that feels uncomfortable but necessary. Tyreek Hill represents everything the old Patriots weren't: flashy, outspoken, unpredictable. But maybe that's the point. Maybe this franchise finally realized that in today's NFL, you can't just outsmart everyone. You've got to outrun them. And who better to lead that revolution than the cheetah himself? This isn't just a signing. It's a cultural shift, a statement of intent that echoes from Gillette Stadium all the way to Kansas City, reminding everyone that New England might be back. And this time, they're bringing speed with them. Now let's talk about the reaction. Because, my friends, it's been chaos. Beautiful, delicious chaos. Patriots fans who've spent the last few seasons defending mediocrity are now puffing their chests out like it's 2007 again. The memes are flying, the tweets are ruthless, and every sports show on TV is leading with the same headline: Tyreek Hill to the Patriots. The dynasty reloaded? It's wild how fast the energy changed. Just a week ago, this team was being written off as stuck in transition, maybe a wild card contender at best. Now, people are whispering about Super Bowl windows reopening. And honestly, can you blame them? Tyreek Hill has that kind of effect. He brings hope. He brings noise. And most importantly, he brings fear, the kind that makes defensive backs hesitate and coordinators lose sleep. Suddenly, the Patriots aren't just another AFC team. They're a storyline again. Inside sources are already hinting that the Patriots coaching staff is reworking the playbook around Hill's unique skill set. Expect motion-heavy formations, creative route trees, and those deep shots that have been missing from New England's arsenal for years. The quarterback situation, once considered unstable, suddenly looks different too. Whoever's under center now has a Ferrari to drive, and you better believe the pressure just went up tenfold. But it's the kind of pressure that creates legends. If this young offense can click, if Hill's chemistry with his new teammates builds fast, we could be witnessing a complete rebirth of the Patriots' identity. Gone are the days of dink and dunk football. This is about verticality, explosiveness, and pure entertainment. It feels strange, almost rebellious, to describe a Patriots offense that way. But maybe that's exactly what fans have been missing. Of course, not everyone's happy about this. Critics are already sharpening their knives, saying Hill's personality won't fit the so-called Patriot way. They're warning about clashes, about culture shocks, about how Foxborough isn't exactly known for tolerating too much individuality. But times change, and maybe the Patriot way is changing too. Belichick, or whoever's steering the roster strategy these days, knows that talent wins games, not slogans. And Hill, for all his flash, is a worker. Teammates across his career have described him as obsessive about his craft, relentless in training, and brutally competitive. If there's one thing New England respects, it's that kind of mindset. So maybe, just maybe, this will be less oil and water and more fire and fuel. Because if Hill buys in, and early reports say he already has, then this marriage could be dangerous for everyone else. The Miami angle, though, is fascinating. Imagine the emotional roller coaster for Dolphins fans. One minute you're dreaming of a Super Bowl run with Tua throwing deep to Hill, and the next, your star wideout is wearing the enemy's colors. Social media in Miami is melting down. Hashtags like hashtag TYREEK and hashtag Foxborough Frenzy are trending. It's brutal, but this is the business side of football. Loyalty lasts as long as the next contract. And Hill's new deal reportedly includes incentives so massive it makes your head spin. New England clearly didn't just buy a player. They bought a headline, a narrative shift, a lightning bolt to strike fear into their rivals. And while Miami tries to patch up the hole, the Patriots are already scheduling press conferences and photo shoots. The contrast between heartbreak and celebration couldn't be starker. And here's the thing. This move might just have ripple effects across the entire AFC. You think Buffalo isn't paying attention? You think Aaron Rodgers up in New York didn't raise an eyebrow when the news dropped? Everyone's suddenly reevaluating their plans. Defensive coordinators are probably watching film right now, trying to figure out how to contain Hill in a Patriots system that might actually use him smarter than Miami ever did. And you can feel that psychological edge shifting back to New England. For years, they were the hunters turned hunted. Now, maybe they're hunters again. It's not about nostalgia anymore. It's about evolution. TYREEK Hill might have just lit the fuse on a new Patriots era, and whether it explodes gloriously or chaotically, it's going to be must-watch football every single week. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. And let's not forget what this means for the fans up in Foxborough. After years of grumbling, empty seats, and frustration, the spark is back. Jerseys are flying off the shelves, ticket demand is spiking, and sports bars across New England are bracing for packed Sundays again. This city thrives on football drama, and Hill brings in buckets. He's unpredictable, emotional, and utterly magnetic. The Patriots might not know exactly what they've unleashed, but one thing's for sure, they'll never be boring again. This is more than a signing. It's a signal flare fired into the night sky, announcing to every rival that the dynasty didn't die. It just evolved. TYREEK Hill didn't just sign with New England. He reignited an empire. And whether you love them or hate them, you're going to be watching. Because the Patriots are loud again, fast again, and suddenly dangerously alive. Off the field, speculation about Hill's influence on fan engagement and media narratives is reaching unprecedented levels, as marketing teams, social media strategists, and broadcasting networks anticipate the ripple effect of his signing. Rumors indicate that Hill's popularity and highlight reel potential could boost ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and even global recognition of the Patriots brand, reinforcing the notion that superstar acquisitions extend beyond pure athletic value. Analysts are debating whether Hill's presence could create a media frenzy similar to past marquee signings, where coverage spans traditional sports news, podcasts, and viral online content. Even casual fans are engaging, drawn to the spectacle, speed, and controversy surrounding his career and new team dynamics. Meanwhile, betting markets are adjusting odds, reflecting expectations that Hill could significantly improve New England's offensive output and playoff chances. The convergence of athletic performance, narrative drama, and media attention positions Hill's arrival as a pivotal moment not just for the team, but for the NFL as a whole. Every tweet, highlight, and analysis segment contributes to an ongoing story that blends rumor, strategy, and spectacle. As preseason approaches, the anticipation surrounding Hill's first official game in a Patriots uniform is creating a sense of suspense rarely seen in the league, amplifying excitement and expectations to unprecedented heights. Fans and analysts alike are bracing for an off-season and regular season defined by speed, strategy, and the unpredictable brilliance of TYREEK Hill. Insider chatter suggests that defensive coordinators across the league are scrambling to devise countermeasures for Hill's explosive ability, studying film, predicting tendencies, and even considering unconventional alignments to contain him. Rumors emphasize that the combination of Hill's speed, agility, and route-running precision presents a unique challenge, forcing teams to rethink typical coverage strategies and blitz packages. Scouts and analysts are reportedly running simulations, exploring every conceivable defensive adjustment, yet many agree that Hill's ability to create separation in milliseconds renders traditional approaches insufficient. The anticipation surrounding these tactical battles has fans debating potential outcomes and imagining scenarios where Hill single-handedly changes the momentum of pivotal games. Meanwhile, speculation about his chemistry with New England's quarterback fuels endless analysis, with pundits discussing timing, trust, and adaptation in a system known for its methodical execution. The storyline blends tactical intrigue, player psychology, and high-stakes competition, creating a narrative that is both compelling and unpredictable. Fans follow every rumor, insider report, and training snippet with fervor, constructing elaborate theories about the upcoming season. Hill's presence is transforming ordinary conversations about football into speculative thrillers, blending athletic excellence with strategic calculation. The overarching narrative suggests that New England's offensive potential may become almost uncontainable, while opposing teams are left grappling with the challenge of containing one of the fastest, most dynamic players the league has ever seen. Every rumor, every prediction, and every insider tip adds to a story that continues to unfold in real time. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.